And welcome back to Counterculture Wise. For the second half of our show, we're gonna share nightmares, things that nightmares are made of. Do you want to go a little bit into our experience?
Yeah, let's talk about our experience first, and then we will
launch
go into the other stuff. Launch our sketch.
Launch into others.
Yeah. So we were. Stop. Just raise your hand, Melanie, if you need me to not reveal.
Well, yeah, let's not reveal too much.
Okay.
Oh, Chuck hasn't checked in either, so we have to give him a chance as well.
Of course.
So, we were gifted a stay at a hotel by one of my students, and I can't thank them enough because we had a lovely time.
We did. It was amazing.
And this was at a timeshare, and one thing she said over and over was, do not let them talk you into the presentation. Just say no.
Right.
And up until the $45 a night parking, I was on her side. I was saying no left, right, and sideways.
Right. So was I, by the way.
Yeah. But then they said, well, we'll cover your parking and give you a $25 voucher for breakfast. And I was like, okay.
I was like extraordinarily reluctant
Me
because
too.
we have actually been through a full-blown presentation back when in Las Vegas.
And they are really high pressure.
Yeah,
like
but they also
crazy high pressure.
They were not only high pressure, but they actually had an amazing presentation.
Yeah,
I will
they did.
admit.
Jim was ready to.
I was ready to
sign
my life
and take
away.
Up loans and yeah.
I didn't fall for it this time, or I wasn't going to fall for it this time.
Well, we couldn't fall for it because in this particular instance, when they found out I was a contractor, they said, well, do you have your current tax returns with you? Because that's something you take on vacation.
When I go on vacation, I want to pack an extra set of underwear, maybe an extra razor blade or two, and of course my tax returns.
Yeah,
because that's,
I totally think about that.
And
when he asked me that, I just gave him this blank stare. I'm like, he's like, oh, don't you have them on your phone? No. Who has their tax returns on their phone?
No, everybody these days has their whole life on their phone.
Well, not me. I mean, it's bad enough the IRS knows where I live. So, that's more than I want to tell them. They didn't particularly like it when I wrote NOYB on your address line of the tax returns. They get a little uppity about that. So, yeah, so that was interesting. So the bad news was we weren't eligible to even have the presentation. The good news is we weren't eligible
for the presentation.
So what I did is I gave him the
boo-boo face.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, I was going to say the Bugs Bunny before he gets slaughtered by the
witch thing.
Yeah. I boo-boo faced him like, oh, please, kind sir, you promised free parking and we're here at 9 a.m. on our 10th anniversary. Please, sir, would you at least give us the park? And he did. He did.
Talked him into it.
Yep.
Much to their credit.
Much to his credit. So, yeah. Max agrees. Max approves. Oh. I think I know why Max is meowing. Let's check in with Chuck really quick, and then we'll discuss whether we want to let Max have his say.
And now, CCW News presents Holy Crap, This Is Actually Happening! Check for Brains Edition, March 2023. I'm Chuck U. Farley. The big news this week is the release of some January 6th surveillance videos that were not carefully edited and produced by a Pelosi-paid Hollywood director. More than 40,000 hours of video was withheld from we, the people who paid for it, because it showed Capitol Police kindly opening the doors, ushering people in, and escorting them peacefully throughout the building, while often stopping for selfies or to unlock doors to inner chambers. Of course, allowing the truth to see daylight sent Shifty Schumer, Jean-Luc Diversity Hire, and all the other usual suspects into writhing fits of panicked hyperbole and unveiled threats because the raw footage completely absolved several of their political prisoners. While they continue to gaslight and name-call, it only takes 2 working brain cells to recognize that no planned political insurrection of a juggernaut the size of the bloated U.S. government could ever be pulled off by a bunch of unarmed boomers, flag-waving Instagrammers, and a guy dressed up as a bison. This week saw yet another train derailed in Ohio. Authorities say they have yet to release toxic gas into the nearby neighborhoods, nor do they plan to torch, bomb, or otherwise destroy the immediate area, to which Kim Jong-il responded, "On it! Get my nuclear balloons. Presidents Xi and Biden can't have all the fun." After Scott Adams agreed with everything Don Lemon had to say about moving away from people who hate you, every newspaper syndicate, calendar company, and book publisher canceled Dilbert cartoons. Gee, guys, wasn't that a bit of an overreaction? Don Lemon only got demoted to the morning show for incompetence, sued for gay sexual harassment, and then sent to reprogramming camp for his misogyny. CNN still hasn't even bothered to deal with his racism. Meanwhile, after suing Alex Jones for $1 trillion because he pointed out something fishy they didn't like, the Justice Department said they're coming for his pet cat. I swear, I am not making this up. Now that it's ever more imminent that struggling taxpayers will be extorted to pay off entitled brats' gender studies education, it comes as no surprise that a recent poll revealed 73% proudly admit they will spend their extra money on travel, clothing, and drugs. All things that we who are forced into paying off their student loans can't afford for ourselves. The Cabbage-in-Chief gave a very important speech about, the thing. Somewhere. In front of those people he swears were a big part of his childhood. In an effort to reassure our audience that he is indeed fit and capable and absolutely should run for a second term, here is King Brandon in his own words.
I came back from a trip after being away for a couple of days, and I had these terrible headaches, was diagnosed with having anyway, they had to take the top of my head off a couple times, see if I had a brain, but all kidding aside.
For CCW News, this has been Holy Crap, This Is Actually Happening. I'm Chuck U. Farley. Good night, and may God help us.
Well, for the first time in Counterculture-wise history, the video went up before the audio. So be sure to head on over to Rumble, BitChute, and, the other one to check out the video.
While it's there.
At the end where it says he's absolutely, positively fit and sane and everything's groovy and we would never say anything against your leader. There may or may not have been a caption that said he's the only person I know who's failed an IQ test.
That and so much more.
I cannot confirm nor deny if that was put into place. Anyway.
Yeah.
So King Nargles of Narglehum, as we know, besides being the best interviewer of all time,
best interviewer.
He's also a dentist, apparently.
He's been a lawyer.
He's been an actor in a 007 movie. I mean, he's done a lot of things. Apparently, he's been moonlighting lately.
Doing what?
Well, living up to his Vegas roots, and that
Don't
really is part of our show tonight. So I think that Max is right. He needs to have his say.
All right, here we go.
Gather round, boys and ghouls, for another tale of modern horror. As our happy couple enjoys their vacation, they are about to receive an offer too good to be true. In fact, it's an offer they can't refuse, no matter how hard they try to escape. Our hapless guests are about to enter the hell of the Timeshare Continuum.
How'd you do on the slots, sweetie?
I came out ahead by $5.
Well, I'll call that a win. So, did you decide what you want to do tonight?
We should see Sol de Cirque.
I tried to get tickets for that show, babe. Completely sold out for the whole time we're here.
Oh, that's a bummer. I really wanted to see that.
Hey, I got an offer for you. See? Yeah, an offer.
What kind of offer?
Got 2 tickets for Sol de Cirque. See? You can use them tonight. See?
Wow, that's great. How much are they?
They don't cost nothing. See? Yeah, completely free.
There has to be a catch.
You just need to sit through a sales presentation. See? Yeah, a sales presentation. It's for a vacation timeshare. See?
Oh, I don't know, Mr. Cat.
It's just a measly 90 minutes. See? Yeah, just an hour and a half. See? And I'll throw in free breakfast tomorrow at a buffet. See?
Well, if it's only 90 minutes, what do you think, honey?
Well, for free breakfast and show tickets, it would probably be worth it. We're not signing anything, understood?
Yeah, completely understood. I got it, see? Follow me, yeah, follow me.
10 minutes later.
Make yourselves at home, see? Yeah, the presenter will be here in a minute, see?
Well, I'm sure this is going to be tempting, but I've heard these setups are really expensive.
We'll have to stick to our guns. It's worth it to see the show.
A splendid good morning to you both. I'm Max von Riegelbiese with Nargles Vacation Club, the leading vacation ownership company in Nevada. There is a lot to go over today, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the presentation.
Mr. Cat?
Have you ever dreamed of spending all your vacations in exclusive 4- and 5-star hotels and resorts in the most exotic cities all over the world? Do you desire to make an investment that will give you years of precious memories? Do you want to share ownership in a vacation property and save money? If you have answered yes to any of these questions, Nargles is the answer to your prayers.
Sir?
We have partnered with leading luxury hotel chains to ensure that every vacation will be your best one ever. In addition, we have agreements with other timeshare companies to ensure coverage all over the globe.
Max?
Whether on the shores of Waikiki, along the French Riviera, or in the middle of the excitement of Times Square, wherever that is, we have your vacation spots covered.
Max!
Yes? What is it?
Listen, we appreciate what you're trying to do, sir, but I've changed my mind about sitting through this. I really don't want to waste your time. I'm afraid we really don't have enough money or time available to take full advantage of this.
Yeah, we both work full-time and we had to scrimp and save for a year just to take this vacation.
Oh, how disappointing! I was really hoping this would be the day that you would make this life-changing decision. But no hard feelings. Let's do this, all right? It's the slow season. I need the practice, and I would still like to give you the show tickets and the free meal, which requires that you sit for the full presentation. If you agree to stay for my presentation, I promise I will not pressure you in any way. You will get the show tickets and the breakfast voucher. In fact, I will throw in another voucher for a free dinner, up to $50 per person at Linguini's Italian Grill. It's the perfect complement to your Sol de Cirque show.
Well, what do you think, Marcy?
Oh, all right. Go ahead. Max will stay.
1,000 poker chips of gratitude, good people. By the way, are you celebrating anything special on this trip?
Our 20th anniversary.
Oh, how splendid! This calls for a special treat. Aaliyah, please bring 2 glasses of our special champagne. Thank you.
Oh, Max, you don't have to do this.
Oh, but it is a privilege, good sir. Marriage is not always easy, and to stick it out for 20 whole years is something to be celebrated. Ah, here she comes now.
Hi, I'm Aaliyah, and I'm a puppy. Here are your drinks. Oh, bubbly.
Is she okay?
Oh, she's fine. Allie, dear sister, brain on. Look here, a rock. Go get it.
Oh, okay, bye.
The poor child has attention deficit, doggy.
I think that's... Never mind. You sure you can't join us, Max?
Oh, I am afraid I cannot. Strictly against the rules for me to imbibe on the job. And to be honest, I never acquired the taste for sparkling wine. To the lovely young couple, may they live together in happiness and harmony for years to come. Cheers!
Cheers. This is really good.
I am so glad you like it. It's our exclusive brand, Oh You Vicious Brute, from Counterculture-Wise Labs.
That's a clever name. Wait, did you say labs? Don't you mean winery?
No, good sir, I got it right the first time.
Oh, John, I don't feel so good.
Neither do I. What's in this shampoo?
And without any further ado, let's continue the presentation. Enjoy the video.
Ooh, pretty spiral.
Welcome to Nargles. We trust that you will enjoy this video.
We will enjoy this video. Well over 90 minutes later.
Well, that was the video, so I hope you have reconsidered.
We have reconsidered.
Oh, that brings me such joy! Before you fill out and sign your paperwork, I would like to bring in my assistant to read the disclosures.
This contract between the members of Nargles Vacation Club is forever binding and must be signed in blood. You hereby waive all rights to arbitration or legal action against Nargles under any and all circumstances. Any attempt to cancel the argument, cease payment, or sell your share will be met with derisive laughter and a big hell nah! In the event of the death of the members, the ownership of the share and any corresponding debts, fees, and taxes will be passed on to the closest surviving family member or your next door neighbor. We are not responsible for the lack of availability of your hotel room at your preferred time or at any time. We reserve the right to downgrade your lodging to a cheap motel room in the scary part of town if a room is not available at the resort or if we simply decide that we don't like your face.
1 hour later.
In which case you will be thrown into the pit of fire where there will be great wailing and gnashing of teeth as well as peanut butter sandwiches with no milk. Back to you, big brother.
90 minutes after that.
And now if you'll sign here, here, and here. Wonderful! The $4,000 monthly autopay will begin right now. I hope you enjoy your relationship with us at Nargles. Here are your Soul to Cirque tickets, which only require a 4-drink minimum each, your breakfast buffet, be sure to note the $30 processing fee, and as promised, your bonus $50 dinner voucher. You'll just need to make sure you cover the mandatory 25% chef's gratuity, and remember, taxes, tips, parking, and convenience fees are not included.
Wait, what just happened?
I don't know. That champagne had a real kick to it, didn't it?
I'll say. Anyway, here are the tickets just like Max promised.
Wow, what a great cat. I wish all salespeople were as good as he is.
No lie there. Well, shall we?
Absolutely. Nothing like dinner in a Vegas show for free.
And for the next 20 years, the only escape they'll see is their paychecks out of their bank account. Tune in next time for another Tale of Modern Horror.
Now, see, that's why we can't have nice things. Word on the street is you have lots of stories about
Timeshare nightmares. Oh, gosh, I gave myself away.
Whoops.
Ruh-roh. Okay, now let's review timeshares. Timeshares can be a great way to see the world, spend time at vacation spots that you otherwise wouldn't get to see, and also if it is a potential investment. Now, that's what they tell you, and to an extent it's true. However, a lot of things can happen. These never keep their resale value. You try to sell these, you're not going to get what you put into it, in general. It's a bottomless pit into which you pour your money. I'm going to go ahead and read part of this article from Forbes magazine.
I guess I'm kind of confused. Resale value?
Yeah, because you can turn around and sell your timeshare.
Who would buy a used timeshare? How does that work?
Usually you sell it through a broker, if I understand correctly. I've never done this, so I don't know. I only almost signed up for it.
I remember the first time I heard of the concept, and I thought it was brilliant.
No, it's fantastic.
It was like
If
a
you are-
co-op for students.
if
you
you
know?
are if you have independent means, if you understand that you're probably not going to get the money out of it, and you just want to have a bunch of great memories of staying at wonderful hotels. And I will tell you, these hotels, some of them are amazing. The one we stayed at,
It was okay.
it was good. It
I
was
mean,
nice.
I got a little spoiled when I was on the speaking circuit because
Yeah.
I got to stay at Hilton Gardens and Marriott and the really
Yeah.
really nice ones. Even in D.C.,
Mm-hmm.
I stayed at one of the courtyards, the lovely ones, and this was comparable.
Yeah. And some people will start by doing it for their entire family, but then what happens when the kids grow up and go to college? You're still spending the money.
Well, right, and what they don't tell you is you have to pay what they call maintenance fees.
Right, and those will suck you dry.
Oh, they will suck you dry.
Yeah, that's